Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and today I want to chat with you guys a little bit about the simple fact that supplements, and there's a few exceptions, supplements that claim to help build muscle or burn fat not only don't work, they can't work. Okay, and I want to make that very clear. The industry itself has no incentives to make anything that works for this. They have incentives to make stuff that doesn't work and then advertise the hell out of it. And a lot of people say, well, that doesn't make sense. It's supply and demand. That's not how economies work. Well, in this case, it is because there's laws involved. And again, keeping in mind, most of the supplement industry is based out of the United States. Right? Even though there's other companies, smaller companies in other countries that do it, the UK, Australia, so on, still the majority of the supplements that they're using inside the fitness industry are still imported, right? They're American-based companies. And so we tend to follow American laws. And when I say this, I don't want people to think that I'm saying there aren't wellness and health supplements. In fact, that's probably just about the only reason to take supplements. But by and large, except for maybe creatine, and we'll get into that briefly as well, supplements can't work. And it's because if they do work, they're going to be outlawed. Building muscle, substances that build muscle are drugs. Okay? That is a drug-like effect. Any product that helps you directly burn body fat is a drug. That is a drug-like effect in the body. Do you see where we're going here? So if you have over-the-counter products that produce drug-like effects that replicate the effects of controlled substances and prescription drugs already, what do you think the government does to those supplements? What do you think the FDA does? They make them into drugs. Legally, that is the status they get turned into. They say, no, you cannot sell this over the counter. This produces a profound effect that is prescription-like in the range of prescription substances. Okay? It's in that range. So accordingly, we're not going to let you sell it over the counter without a prescription. This has happened in my lifetime multiple times. When the industry actually did develop stuff that worked, what do you think happens to it? It becomes illegal. Whether right or wrong, whether they should be regulated, even the pharmaceutical industry has a vested interest in that. You develop something that's an over-the-counter product that helps burn fat. Remember ephedrine? Ephedrine was outlawed in my lifetime. It was like the biggest fat-burning over-the-counter thing. You could buy it everywhere. They sold it at the grocery stores. They sold it at Walmart, right? 6 different brands. Because it worked. When studies came out showing that it worked, what do you think happened? It went before Congress. There's this dangerous fat burner you can buy in every grocery store and supplement store in America. Well, they knocked that right out. And the pharmaceutical industry had a vested interest in that. They were trying to market prescription fat burners. You can't be having some over-the-counter product. Then you get into the safety side. Of course, it has side effects. And it's drug-like effects. It worked. It worked. They outlawed it. You see the issue here? So when any of these companies claim that they have a product that works, they're only allowed to sell it until it's proven. And once it's proven in independent studies that, hey, this does this, they get rid of it. Creatine has been the exception because creatine is directly a food extract, meaning there's tons of creatine in your diet already, so much so that any person who doesn't want to take creatine can actually eat enough in their diet to where they'll be a non-responder. Okay? Now, people will argue, but that's not true. This is the dose we need. Well, then why do you have all these studies that show that people who eat large amounts of red meat tend to be non-responders? Why? There's clearly enough in their diet that they don't benefit. Which again would come back to my point, maybe the effective dose is lower than what the industry's claiming. Because otherwise, people who are getting 1.5 grams of it or 2 grams from red meat every day would get a response, and they don't. Then the other thing, the newest studies show that everyone says, well, creatine works. Well, the newest studies have shown that the magnitude is much lower than we previously thought. Yes, it works, but it's less pronounced than we thought. Doesn't mean no effect. In fact, I think most people should be taking creatine. Okay? I never noticed any benefits. I'm a non-responder. I still take it. It has cognitive benefits. Those are pretty well verified. Yeah, there's a lot of good data supporting that. So we kind of come back over to the point, why are we taking supplements? Well, how about cognitive benefits? How about gut health benefits? How about positive effects on our lipid profiles? Right? These are good reasons. How about gut health? Right? These are a lot of good reasons to take a lot of supplements that exist. Okay, but here's the problem. They're all cheap. In other words, if you're buying a proprietary blend of anything, that's a waste. Just throw it away. Like, but I paid a fortune for it. Doesn't matter. Throw it away. It's no good. All right? Anything that's a proprietary blend in the supplement world is usually garbage. Because it's small doses, you don't know what the amounts are. Plus, you're taking a supplement and they don't even tell you the numbers. Don't put that in your body. Oh man, that's going to upset people. I'm going to get sued for saying that. Don't take a proprietary blend. If they're not willing to tell you what's in it, like, but we have to protect our trade secrets. No, you don't. It doesn't even work. Shut up. Any company that wants to sell you a blend that they're not going to tell you what's in it, don't take it. I wouldn't. Fucking stupid. What's wrong with you people? They're not going to tell you what's in it. You're going to take it anyways. Oh my God. Those people can eat a dick. But that being said, don't take it. Because if it actually works, the single ingredients will work and you can buy them cheap. That's the problem with the things that really do help. They're usually single ingredients or 2 ingredients. We know if they both work, we take them. You can usually buy them by themselves. But that's the companies you need to be going to, the ones who will sell you the purified single ingredient that works for health purposes. None of them are going to help you build muscle. People say, what about protein? But well, no, that's food. But there's no magical difference, meaning your protein and your protein powder is not necessarily better than the steak or chicken or the Greek yogurt or whatever you're eating. It really isn't. So it's not really a supplement in that regard. It's just food. Okay, so let's get that clear also. Or we're filling in a dietary deficiency, and that may indirectly help. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.